Hello everyone, welcome to our new video. Our Google Ads series is going on. If you want to watch the whole series, you can come to our channel and watch those videos from here. Okay, so in today's lecture, we'll see how to create a complete search ads project for a solar panel system. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. So we'll be using this website. So I have researched all the necessary informations from these sites so that I can put them in my ads and my ads get more relevant to this landing page. As you know, if my ads get more relevancy, then I'll be able to get a good amount of quality score. And if my quality score is good, then my ad ranks will be high and I will get a low ad cost. And if my ad ranks well, then I'll be able to generate a good amount of ROI. Okay, so hopefully you have understood what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to advertise for this service called residential solar panels. Okay, so I have researched all the keywords you can see over here related to residential solar, sorry. So you can see residential solar installation, home solar system, home solar panels, residential solar panels, home solar system price, residential solar systems, solar installer near me. So all the keywords are related to this service. Okay. And I have also written all the ad copies like headlines and descriptions so that I can put them in my ads and create the ads easily. And I have also researched all the necessary assets like call assets, site link assets, call out assets, and structured snippet assets. So everything is done. I have also set up conversion tracking properly so that I can measure the campaign performance. So if I try to show you, I'll click on tools and settings and I'll click on conversions. Okay. So let's wait a little bit. If I scroll down a little bit, then I'll see an option called submit lead form conversion. So if I go to the contact us page, then I will see a form here. So whenever a user submit this form, I want to track this as a conversion. So that's what I did over here, submit lead form conversion. And phone call leads, I have set up two conversion actions. One is call from ads conversion and second one is phone calls to websites. So call from ads means I will be using call assets. So whenever a user will use our call assets and call to our business, then I want to track this as a conversion. So this will be used as call from ads conversion. And second one is phone calls to a website. So if I go to my website, then you will see a phone number available here. So when a user come to my website using our ads and call to this phone number, okay, then I want to track this as a phone call to a website conversion. Okay, so conversion tracking has been set up properly. Now let's create a new campaign. So for creating a new campaign, I need to click on this blue button called new campaign. Okay, then I need to choose a campaign objective. Okay, so you can see there are a bunch of campaign objectives available here like sales, leads, traffic, brand awareness. So if you go to my website, and you should know that my campaign main goal should be generating lead. So I'm going to select leads from here, and as the conversion goals, I'm going to select phone call leads and submit lead forms. So I'll remove add to basket and I'll remove purchases as well from the conversion goals. Okay, so I'm removing add to baskets and I'm going to remove purchases. So I'll click on continue. Then I need to select a campaign type. So I'm going to choose search from here. Okay, and I will name my campaign as Porto Energy, and my campaign objective is leads. So you can put this as per your requirements. Okay, so I'll click on continue. I'll click on start new. Then you can see we are in the bidding phase. So we can see we have 4 bidding strategies available here, like conversions, conversion value, clicks, impression, share. So as this is a new campaign, so we don't have enough data. So this sort of smart bidding like conversions and conversion value works well when you have 25 to 30 conversions in your account. As we don't have any, so if we try to use them, we'll not get expected results. So for now, I'm gonna select clicks, and maybe in the later part of the video, I'm gonna choose enhance CPC. So you can set a maximum cost per click bid limit here if you want, but for me, I'll not be selecting. So I'll click on next, and we're in the network option. So here you can choose Google search partner as network and display partner as network as well. Okay, so I'm gonna deselect both of them because I don't want to use any of them. Okay, so I'll deselect both of them. If you want, you can select any of them. And in the location options, I'm gonna target this as USA because I want to advertise this service in the USA. So I'm gonna enter USA and target United States. And in the location options, I'm gonna select the second one called presence people in or regularly in your targeted location. And in the languages options, you can customize the languages as per your requirement. So I'm gonna be choosing English because I'm to keep my language as English. And in the audience segments option, you can segments your audience in multiple ways. Okay, but I don't basically select or choose any audience segments for search campaign. So if you want, you can choose. So you can segment the audience by detailed demographic, affinity, in market, your data segment, and combined segment. Okay, so you can customize this as per your requirements. And I'll click on more settings. So I'll keep ad rotation as optimize prefer best performing ads, and start and end dates. I'm gonna advertise this service or this campaign for next 30 days. So today is 24th of May. So I'm gonna advertise this for 24th of June. Okay. I'll click on more settings again. And in the ad schedule option, I want to schedule it from Monday to Fridays and 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I will choose 9 from here, and I'm gonna select 6 from here. Okay, so I'll scroll down a little bit for getting 6. So this is 6. Perfect. So I'm gonna click more settings again, and you can see campaign URL option. So you can set up campaign URL by watching my videos because I have a detailed video on it. But for now, I'll not be choosing campaign URL because I want to track this using UTM parameter. Okay, and will not be selecting dynamic search ad for now. So I'll click on next. And we're in the ad group section. So I have already named the ad group as residential solar. So I'm gonna mention it over here. So I'll click on this pencil button for renaming the ad group. Okay. So I'll name it as residential solar phrase. Okay, because I want to create 2 ad groups. One is with phrase mass and one is with exact mass. So in 2 ad groups, I want to target the same keywords. So other than mass types, everything will be same. Okay. Then I'm gonna enter all the keywords that I have already researched. So before entering them, I will take the help of an extension called or tools called AdWords Wrapper. So I'll search AdWords Wrapper for wrapping the keywords. So I will put those keywords here and click on wrap keywords. Okay. So if I scroll down a little bit, then I will get the phrase mass versions of those keywords, and I'm gonna copy them from here and use it in my ad group. Okay, so perfect. Now we are in the ads section. So the first thing we can see over here is final URL. So we need to put a final URL over here. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my services page, and then I will select residential solar panels. Click on more details. So I'll get a landing page related to residential solar panels. So I'm going to copy it here. As I want to track this using UTM parameters, so I'll write campaign URL builder. Okay. So I'll put the URL here. And if you want, you can give campaign ID, and campaign source I'll remain as Google. Campaign medium as CPC, and campaign name as Porto Energy lead campaign. So I'm gonna copy this URL. You can shorten the link from here. Okay, so I'll copy the URL from here and I'll paste the URL in the final URL section. Okay, so you might ask me a question that why I'm using campaign URL builder or UTM tracking, because I want to track Google Ads data in Google Analytics 4 dashboard, because I want to see which campaign is performing well, which campaign is generating leads. Okay, so on the basis of performance, I can take the further decision. That's why. Okay, in the display path section, I'm gonna mention my main service keyword, which is residential solar. Okay, so I'm gonna copy residential from here and paste it, and I'm gonna mention solar over here. Okay, perfect. Now they are suggesting us to use a call assets. You can see over here, because you selected phone calls as a campaign goals, add call assets to use with your ads. So I'll click on calls for setting up call assets. So I have already researched a call assets. You can see over here. So I'll copy this phone number from here and I'll click on new calls. So as the country, you can put your targeted country. I'm going to use it as USA because I want to target the service in USA. So I'm going to enter the phone number over here, and you can see call reporting is turned on. And as the conversion actions, I'm going to select call from ads. So you can see the call assets will be appearing like that. Okay. So I'll click on save and I'll click on apply. Okay. Now I need to write the ads. So before writing the ads, I would suggest you to research the landing page properly so that you can put all the necessary informations in your ads. And I would suggest you that you should use all the headlines and descriptions in your ads. Like you need to enter 15 headlines and 4 descriptions so that Google can optimize your ads properly. So I have already written all the headlines and descriptions, so I'm going to use them from here. Number 1 is Porto Energy, which is our brand name. So I'm going to mention it as headline 1. Okay, and headline 2, get the energy revolution. Okay, so I'm going to enter this as headline 2. And as headline 3, I'm going to use call us. So which is our one of the CTS. So I'm going to mention it over here. And as the 4th headline, I'm going to mention the keyword home solar system price. Okay, so I'll enter this as 4th headline. The next one would be residential solar installation. So this is one of our main keywords. Okay, so I'm going to mention it over here. Okay, the next one I'm going to use number 1, home solar panels. Okay, so you can use this as your headline. Get a quote, one of the CTS of our service. So I'm going to mention it over here. Next one I'm going to use is price beat guarantee. Okay, so I'll copy it from here and paste it in the headline section. Okay, next one, quality service assurance. So this is one of the benefits of our service. You can mention it over here. Solar installer near me. So this is one of the buying intentional keyword. I'm going to mention it over here. Design, install, and service. That's how we work, you know. Residential solar panels. So this is also one of our keywords. I'm gonna mention it over here. Top residential solar systems. Okay. So I'm gonna use it over here. Next one, I'm gonna use 25 years in the business. So which is one of the USPs of our services. Okay. And last one, I'm gonna mention 10 years warranty. So some social proof. Okay. So you can mention them in your headline. And now I need to write the descriptions as well. So I'm gonna use this one as description 1. So I'll copy it from here and paste it over here. Second description, I'm gonna use save your electricity bills by residential solar panel system. Request a quote now. Request a quote now. This will be used as description 2. And get residential solar panel at an affordable price at Porto Energy. This will be used as description 3, and I'm gonna use this one as the last description. Okay, perfect. So you can see my ad strength is excellent, so that should be our goal. Create some ads with the strength of excellent. Okay, so you can see how they will appear. 10 years warranty, number 1 home solar panels, top residential solar systems. So they will rotate. Google will rotate those headlines and descriptions and try to give you the best results. Okay, that's why I told you to enter all the headlines and descriptions. Now I'm going to create some site link assets. So for creating new site links, I'm going to click on new site links. Then I'll enter all the site links that I have researched. So as site link 1 text, I'm going to use services. Okay. So I'll put it here. And as description line 1, I'm going to mention save up to 95%. So I have researched all of them from my landing page. Okay. That's why I told you to research the landing page properly so that you can enter all the things from your landing page to your ads. Okay. So description line 2, with residential solar panels save up to 95%. Okay. And as the final URL, I'm gonna use the service page final URL. Okay. Site link 2 text, I'm gonna mention gallery as site link 2 text. So I'll copy it from here and paste it over here. And description line 1, I'll use see some of our works. Okay, description line text 1. Get our services, description 2. And final URL, I'm gonna enter the final URL. This landing page, gallery landing page final URL. So I'll copy it from here and paste it over here. And site link 3 text, I'm gonna mention this contact us as site link text. Okay. And for the best quality service, I'm gonna use this as description line 1. Okay, so I'm gonna put it over here and call us. This will be used as description 2. Okay. And I'm gonna put the final URL as contact us page URL. So I'm gonna copy it from here and paste it over here. Okay. So for now, I'll be using 3 site links assets. So if you want, you can use multiple. Okay. So this is how they will look like. Services, gallery, contact us. So this is for the mobile version. So if I click on this arrow, then we can see the desktop versions of our site link assets. So I'll click on save. And I'm gonna click on apply. Okay. Now I need to create some call out assets. So I have already researched some call out assets. So I'm going to mention them over here. So I'll click on new call outs. And as the first call out text, I'm going to mention Clean Energy Council member or Energy Council member. Okay. So I'm going to mention this over here. Next one, 25 years in the business, value added features. Okay. 10 years warranty. This is also one of the value added features of our service. So I'm going to mention it over here. Price beat guarantee. This is unique selling propositions of our service. I'm going to click on add call out text because I want to use most probably 6 call outs. Okay. So I'll copy it from here. Quality service assurance. This would be used as 5th call out. And last one, I'm going to use affordable finance options. Okay. Perfect. So this has exceeded the character limit. So I'm removing S from here. So you can see how they will look like over here. Okay. So I'm going to click on save and click on apply. Okay. Perfect. Then I need to create some structure snippet assets. So for creating new structure snippet, I will click on more asset types. Okay. Then I'll click on structure snippets. Okay. So I have researched all the structure snippets that I'm going to use. Okay. And I'll scroll down a little bit and click on new structure snippets. So as the header language, I will keep it as English, and the select header type, I'm going to choose service catalog. Okay. So service, this is one of our services, residential solar panels. So I'm going to mention over here commercial solar panels. So this is also one of our services. And energy station. So this is the last structure snippets I'm gonna use over here. So you can see they will be looking like this. Okay. So this is for the mobile version and this is for the desktop version. So if you want, you can create some more callouts by adding this value. Okay. So I'm gonna click on save and click on apply. Okay, so if you want, you can also use lead form assets. So I have a good contact us page or form. That's why I don't need to use lead form. So if you want, you can use lead forms as well. So I'm going to click on done. Then I'll click on next. And I have to give a budget. So I have researched the keywords and I got the idea that average CPC for this residential solar service in the US market is around $9. So I want 5 clicks in every day, and within these 5 clicks, I want 1 conversion. That means my daily budget should be 9 into 5. That means $45. So I have a detailed video on it, how you can calculate or how you can estimate your daily budget. Okay. So I'm going to mention 45 over here. Set custom budget and I'll give $45 as daily budget. So I'll click on next. Then they are reviewing our campaign. They're checking whether my campaigns have any errors or not. You can see over here. Okay, so other than billing, I don't have any issue because I didn't set up billings. So if you set up billings, then you will not have this sort of issues. Okay, so you can review the campaign from here. Again, campaign name, campaign type, objective, goals, bidding, networks, locations, languages, audience, keywords, ads, and budget. So if everything is okay, then you can click on this button called publish campaign. So this is showing because I didn't set up billings. So if you set up billings, then this pop-up will not be appearing for you. So I'll click on publish, and it is publishing. Okay. So you can see Google is reviewing our ads, and within 1 or 2 days, it will be live if everything is okay. Okay. So I'm gonna click on ads and assets because I want to create multiple ads. I want to A/B test the ads, which one is performing well. Okay. So for creating multiple ads, I just need to copy the existing one. Okay. So I'm gonna select this option and go to the edit section, and I'll click on copy. And for pasting, I will go to the edit section again and click on paste. Okay. So I need to select the campaign from here, Porto Energy Leads, and select the ad groups as well. And I will click on done. I'll enable those check marks and click on paste. So it is copying a new ad, so it might take some time. Please have some patience. It will be done momentarily. Okay. So what I will basically do in the new ads, I will pin some headlines and descriptions so that I can see which versions of my ads is performing well. And I will run those ads for at least 30 days, and hopefully inside 30 days, I will get a winner. And then I will keep the winner ad running and pause the loser ad. And for beating the winner, I will create another ad so that I can beat the winner, or I can compete with the winner, you know. So it has copied a new ad, so I'm gonna enable the ads. And for editing, I need to click on this pencil button. Okay. So as I already told you that I will pin some headlines and descriptions for this ad. So Porto Energy, this is our brand or service name. So I'm gonna keep it as at the position number 1. So, and all the keywords I want to uh, give them as the position number 2. Okay. And all the CTS, USPs, benefits, features. Okay. I'm gonna mention them at the position number 3. Okay. So get the energy revolution. So you can use this as position number 3. Call us one of the USPs or CTS. Actually, you can mention it as the position number 2, home solar panel price, position number 2, because this is keywords, residential solar installation keywords. I'm gonna mention it at the position number 2. Number 1, home solar panels, position number 2, get a quote, call to action, position number 3, price, bid, guarantee, USP. So position number 3, quality service assurance, USPs. Position number 3, solar installer near me, keywords. I'm gonna mention it at the position number 2, design, install, and service. That's how we work. So you can mention this at the position number 3, residential solar panel at the position number 2, top residential solar system at the position number 2, as this one is one of the keywords. 24 years in the business. So value added feature, position number 3, 10 years warranty, USPs or value added feature, position number 3. Okay, so you can mention this description as position number 1, and this one position number 2. This one will be used as the position number 1, and I'm going to mention this one at the position number 2. So let's see the preview, how they are looking like. You can see our brand or service name is always appearing at the position number 1 because I have pinned it at the position number 1. Porto Energy, residential solar installation, 24 years in the business. So number 2 and number 3 are rotating. So you can see over here. Okay. So I will keep all the assets same. Okay. So other than pinning some headlines and description, I will remain all the structured snippet or all the site links or call outs and call assets as same as the previous ad. So I'll click on save ad. So you can see our 2 ads are running. So let's give them 30 days and see which one is performing well. Okay. So I'll go to the ad groups and I need to create another ad group. So this one is for residential solar phrase, and I'm gonna create a new ad groups with the name of residential solar exact. So for creating a new ad group, I just need to copy this existing one. So I'll click on edit and go to the copy section, and for pasting I'll go to the edit section again and click on paste. Okay. So I need to select the campaign, go to energy leads, I'll click on done, and I'll click this one, pause new ad groups after pasting. So I'll click on paste. So it is copying a new ad group. So it might take some time. So please have some patience. It will be done momentarily. Okay. So you can see over here, still updating. This can take a few minutes. Okay. So it is finished. You can see over here. So I will enable this ad group and name it as residential solar exact. And click on save. We'll go to this ad group, and the first thing I need to do is to change all the mesh types. So for changing the mesh types, I need to select all the keywords. So I'll select it from here and go to the edit section. Then I will be able to see an option called change mesh types. So I'll click on change all mesh types. Then we'll see 3 versions of mesh types are available here: broad mesh, exact mesh, and phrase mesh. So for now, I'll be choosing exact mesh and I will click on apply. Then we'll see all the keywords will be in exact mesh. Okay. So you can see here, all the keywords are in exact mesh. I'll go to the ads again, and I will see 2 ads are running because I have just copied the phrase mesh ads group. So all the things are overriding from this ad group. Okay. So I'll click on Google Ads and click on campaigns. Okay. Then let's scroll down a little bit. I'll click on this campaign, pour to energy leads. So we can see currently we're running 2 ad groups. One is with the phrase mesh and one is with the exact mesh. And I'll click on add and assets. So we'll be able to see 4 ads are running. So 2 for exact mesh and 2 for phrase mesh. Okay. So the last thing I need to do, I need to change the bidding strategy. So I'll click on settings, or you can keep it as maximize clicks if you want, not an issue. Okay, so I prefer to enhance CPC when you create a new campaign. Okay, so I'll click on bidding, click on change bid strategy, select a bid strategy directly. I'll select manual CPC. So when manual CPC is when you choose manual CPC and enable this check mark, then it will become enhanced CPC. Okay, so I'll click on save. And I will go to the ad group section because I need to change the default CPC bid because it is showing 1 cent. So I need to change it because after researching the keywords for residential solar panels in the US market, I got an idea that average CPC should be around $9. So I'm gonna mention 9 over here. So I'll click on save. So for this ad group, I also give the CPC as $9. Okay. So I'm gonna mention 9 over here and click on save. So Perfect. So our average CPC is $9. So yeah, everything is done properly. So hopefully you have a clear understanding on how you can set up a complete search ad for solar panel installation or solar panel. So that's it for this video. Hopefully you have liked our video. If you like our video, then you can subscribe our channel, follow our page. You have a good day. Bye bye.